Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of heavyweight action. Welcoming to the ring first from the blue corner, Thoedsak, Sinam.
Unknown dreams dissolve in the zone, blood and dust, a kingdom throne.
And now entering the ring from the red corner, Askat Zhantursynov.
This is the place where you wanna be. Lights flash, colors seen in a dream. Join the rhythm, become the theme. As the sound ascends, we're together, friends till the end. Hands in the air, shout loud and clear. Tonight's the night, leave all your fear.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, official weight 92.1 kilograms, with a professional boxing record of 24 victories with 20 defeats and no bouts even. Representing Thailand, Thoedsak, Sinam.
This is the place where you wanna be. Lights flash,
And his opponent fighting out the red corner, official weight 99.5 kilograms, with a professional boxing record of 9 victories and only 1 loss and no bouts even. Representing Kazakhstan, Askat Zhantursynov. And your referee in charge of the action once it begins, Ajahn Chris Sanyadet. And the 3 judges scoring ringside, Mr. Carlos Costa, Mr. Tanagon Kantor, Mr. Woodwood Duen Kao.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next bout on the card in the heavyweight division. This week contested over 4 3-minute rounds. In the red corner, we've got Askat Zhantursynov, who is representing Kazakhstan, professional boxing record of 10 professional bouts, 9 victories, 1 defeat, no draws. Taking on Thoedsak Singmanatsak Jim, representing Thailand, with the blue trunks and the white trim. And he is a veteran of 44 professional boxing bouts.
Very, very big in comparison to our previous fights as well. This is heavyweight action right now. A bit of a slower pace in comparison, but a lot of power being delivered behind some of these shots already. You can see Askat, the taller of the two as well, but Thoedsak, very, very experienced professional boxer.
Good jab and left hook there by Thoedsak. Stiff jab from Askat as well. Askat being able to hold centre of the ring. We've seen this multiple times this evening, or this afternoon, Jimmy, that holding centre of the ring, it's almost like having the high ground on the battlefield. It gives you such a great advantage. Good overhand right there by Askat.
The advantage of being able to hit downwards, sometimes control your opponent. You know, as Muhammad Ali always said, if you can grab your opponent, you can see what they're about to do, you can hold them and, you know, kind of guide them to where you want them to be. So it's like just marching around, being very calm here, but this is the thing with heavyweight boxing. Any punch in heavyweight can end the fight, so they bide their time. It's almost a heavyweight agreement of, let's not go hard yet, but when we're ready, we'll start throwing.
Left hook to the head and to the body by Askat.
That is the classic Mickey Ward special. Tap him upstairs and then deliver a beautiful shot to the body. Great move by Askat.
Askat starting to take control more so of this round, just with his output at the moment. Not seeing too much from Thoedsak right now. Thoedsak waiting a little bit too long for my liking, Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, this is like what you expect to see in a first round of a longer fight, let's say 8 rounds, maybe 10 rounds, but 4-round action, you can't really be taking much time off, because once you give up 1 round to learn about your opponent, you're now starting to play catch-up in terms of winning.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And Askat has definitely done the most in this round so far. Staying very wary though. Good flurry by Askat, and then a counter punch being delivered by Thoedsak.
I think Askat is being very smart here though. He's aware that Thoedsak has got power. You know, he is the more experienced of the two with, you know, nearly 50 fights. So I think Askat is giving him a lot of respect, but at some point, you've got to not really show your opponent respect and just start trying to put the pieces together and start trying to put him away.
Good right hand to the body there by Askat. That really did echo around the arena. And a great right hand and left uppercut by Askat as well. As soon as Thoedsak tried to unload with some of his own punches. And there goes Askat yet again. Same flurry, same combination. And that is the end of round one. Great ending to the rounds. Both fighters going back to their own corner. And we will get the replay for you very shortly. But what a round it was. It started off quite competitive. But then Askat started to take over, started to land the more powerful punches, was able to control center of the ring very well, just being able to land his own long-range shots on the outside so that he could, you know, step in and land his own power punches, which we saw a couple of times, especially at the end here. This combination was my favorite, where he landed the right hand right through the guard and then finished it with the left uppercut.
Yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, Askat was just waiting a little bit too long there. I don't think he realized that he got Thoedsak into a situation where if you can land one good clean shot to the body, you need to start following it up as well, because once your opponent realizes, once my opponent has hit me with a clean shot, I no longer have to do anything. So he's got to start making him worry about the other shots coming in.
Okay, here we go. Round number 2 on the way. Askat in the white trunks with the blue text, and Thoedsak in the blue trunks with the white trim.
Central ring for both of these fighters again, just both parrying with the jab, throwing that jab, trying to find that range. But I'd like to see Askat start picking it up now, start doubling that jab. We've seen it in previous fights. A lot of fighters just stick to that single jab, but your double jab doesn't have to hit your opponent, but it does get a read of your opponent. I'd like to see Askat step it up with that double jab, start going to the body when he gets a chance as well.
Jab to the head and to the body by Askat. Thoedsak using his own jab to the body, trying to mirror Askat as well.
But again, we need a little bit more activity from them as well. Big right hand with the left hook, get through from Askat. But again, single, double punch combinations, he's got to start picking up as well. We're in the second round. He looks like he's in cruise control as well to try and win this fight, but you've always got to think about finishing your opponent as well. Beautiful left hook by Thoedsak.
Well, maybe that was on Thoedsak's agenda there, trying to stay relevant in this fight, landing the left hook, trying to take some risks, not trying to just stand there and just take the punches and trying to create it, find the openings, trying to create an opening for himself, Jimmy.
And you can see Thoedsak is throwing these shots, but he's not setting it up with anything either. He's throwing it in the hope that Askat is going to be there when he's throwing it. And that's when Askat can either step back, but he needs to get back into the action. Allow Thoedsak to throw that big shot, and as soon as he's off balance, that's when Askat needs to start delivering the shots. And like we said, Ali, timing is everything. You can't just throw the shots for the sake of throwing it. You've got to time when you're showing it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Good left hook there by Thoedsak. That definitely got the attention of Askat.
Starting to pick up the pace here a little bit is Thoedsak, but again, halfway through this round, halfway through this fight already, Askat has landed the cleaner shots. Thoedsak is starting to get busier as well. He's got 1 minute to really impress the judges that he feels he's won this round.
Bit of a stalemate between these two. Askat controlling the distance, measuring with the jab. And the jab just hitting the gloves though. Good right uppercut there by Askat. You saw him just how he just setting that up. Just pouring out with the jab, just baiting Thoedsak to come in and then unloading with the right uppercut and the left hook.
Yeah, great shoveling shot there as well. And that's where he needs to be. Keeping the activity, keeping your opponent guessing as well. As we mentioned before, it's changing the tempo of your shots. Make them guess when that power shot is going to come in as well. But I'd like to see a little bit more activity from both of them, a little bit more jab. But I think Thoedsak's having a great round here.
Yeah, Thoedsak definitely getting his way back in. That punch at the left hook, hitting the arm of Askat, but that left hook to the body, landing clean. Final seconds of the round. Good overhand right from Askat. He finished strong in the first round in the final 10 seconds. Let's see if he can do it here. And that is the end of round number 2.
Yeah, a great round from both fighters. I do think Thoedsak started to maybe take that round away, was pushing forward, kept delivering these shots to the body, going upstairs, had a nice combo in the center of the ring. Let's see some of these replays. And then we saw that right uppercut, but then the left hook to finish by Thoedsak. So Thoedsak took so many big shots in that round, but Askat stayed on top of his game plan, staying nice and aware of himself, nice broad shoulders, but I do believe Askat could step things up here and really make it difficult and awkward for Thoedsak, because right now Thoedsak had some moments in that round that he probably realizes he shouldn't have been able to have. If Askat was a little bit busier, a little bit more, menacing inside the ring, Thoedsak wouldn't find any time to get those combinations off.
Yeah, well, it just shows Thoedsak using his experience here, still having a hand in this fight.
And there we can see it right now. Central ring straight away, Askat. Nice jab to the body as well.
Good jab to the body there by Askat. An overhand right there, but Thoedsak coming back. Askat retreating there, bit of a shuffle backwards. It's like he panics a little bit there, Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, when you've been in the ring for this long, there's going to be moments where you're just, I don't know where I am, because you've got to set it, but a beautiful right hand.
Whoa, a huge right hand to the body there by Askat. It doesn't look like Thoedsak is going to recover. The referee is at 6, he's at 7. And that was a peach of a right hand to the body that sent Thoedsak crashing down to the canvas. We knew it was going to happen, Jimmy. We didn't know when, but now we do now. Wasn't if, it was when. Great right hand there by Askat, delivering it straight down to the body, getting Thoedsak thinking about the jab, getting the shell up, and then he went straight downstairs to the body. And we will take it over to our master of ceremonies in the ring, Mr. Peter Denman, for the official decision.
Punches fly, no time for fear. Feel the pain, yet no one's near. Eyes locked, rage ferocious fire. Inspired only by desire. Champions rise, bloodied and torn.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of third round knockout at the time of 40 seconds, Askat Zhantursynov.